I had to come out of my break for this. Yes. I had to come out of my break for one reason. This. This game has made me come out of my break. Yeah. Believe it or not, this is very, very tough to do. As much as I love the San Jose Sharks, I think they're done. If we cannot win in goddamn regulation, I now know that this team is trash. Look at this. Our 2 wins on the season have been shootout wins. One against a Blues team that isn't the same without Alex Pietrangelo, and a Coyotes team in the season opener. Last night at the Wild, we just got exposed. Devin Dubnyk is trash. Martin Jones is trash. Bob Buchner, what type of offensive attack was that? Throwing stuff into the middle is not considered offense. It's like the Sharks were going for broke every single time. I want to see the Sharks succeed, and I haven't seen that happen in 2 years. Last year, I turned off the TV. After midway through the season, I just stopped caring. The Sharks couldn't even get a high pick because why? Because their pick was in the hands of Ottawa. It would be a huge meme if the lottery had went to the Sharks and it got their pick and the Ottawa Senators were going to be the ones getting Lafreniere. Not us. Why? Because we traded for a defenseman that can't skate. Karlsson, yes, he is still a very good defenseman, but $11.5 million, highest paid defenseman in the league, mind you. That's not going to cut it for me. This San Jose Sharks team is a failure and it shows. 1-year rentals trying to stick with a very, very bad goaltending core. A coach that is more decided on analytics. He was a Florida Panthers guy before being an assistant to Peter DeBoer, a guy who can't coach and only strives for mediocrity. Like Todd McClellan and Peter DeBoer before him, Buchner is probably going to stay here for 3 years, get fired when at midseason, and then we're going to have a hot streak and make it to the Cup final to get ousted again. I don't want this cycle to happen. The Sharks have albatrosses of contracts, and that's because of Doug Wilson's poor decision-making to go in all out. The Sharks are failing. It's starting to show up in bunches. The only way the Sharks can prove me wrong, if they actually start doing things in the front office. Fire Buchner, get rid of some of their contracts, including Martin Jones. Erik Karlsson is immovable, so might as well keep him and play him. That defensive core is absolute garbage without Radim Simek. We all have offensive defensemen. You think that's going to work in a league that needs more defense? You're in a red-hot West Division with the Avalanche, Blues, Wild, and Vegas, who now have Alex Pietrangelo. How the hell are we going to be able to beat Vegas? What are you going to throw out there? Matt Nieto? Ryan Donato? Do you think that's going to help? The Sharks are screwed and they know it. I'm done. This is a team that has failed on every facet of hockey. If something drastic doesn't change, this team is going to be gone. Honestly, I don't see anything drastic changing. Shootout wins only under Bob Buchner? Ugh. And to make matters worse, Evander Kane, a guy in his prime, is going to quit on us because of bankruptcy issues. Got to pay off your debts, man. Cannot be doing this. It's a high-stakes gambler, and it shows. Just like Evander Kane, the Sharks are a high-stakes gambler, and when it's time to pay off the debts, they fail to do so. I'm done.